I'm Carrie.
Hi, I'm Amber.
And welcome to Come Drag With Me.
With today's special guest,
Julia Traser.
We're going to be putting her in drag for her first time ever.
Ever. Like, never done.
Yes.
And they asked me, what's your favorite drag makeup? This is the drag I know. Them too. So I'm the guinea pig today. They're just going to do their thing.
So how it's going to go is I'm going to do Julia's base. Harry is going to do her eyes and all the little intricate details. So let's get going.
Let's go.
Perfect. Alrighty, so you've got clean skin.
Yeah. All clean.
Alright, so we're going to start with this beautiful Tesco glue stick. I don't know how well this is going to... That's child safe. That's child safe. You want to smell it?
Nice. Very tip-top quality.
Really spectacular. Spared no expense.
Okay, so I'm going to start with this one. You go against the hair. How does that feel?
Ooh.
New sensation.
Nobody ever touched my eyebrows like that. But is it easier when you do drag to just shave them off?
Yeah. So mine are shaved off. Especially if you're doing drag on the daily or often, it's much easier to shave them. But then some people also choose not to shave them, obviously, because then you're walking around looking like an egg like 90% of the time. It's a bit arresting when you first wake up. There are queens out there who are just... They're so much better at brow coverage, and there's so many different techniques as well. Like glue stick isn't the only one. There's also Pros-Aid. You need like special oils and things to take Pros-Aid off.
With this one, will just come off with...
Yeah, so this is a water-soluble glue. So when you wash all the makeup off, not that you'd want to, of course. when it's done.
Oh my god, I'm going back to Brighton.
So then we just get one of these brushes, which I've had shaved brows since the pandemic, and this has still got old glue on it, so it's almost 3 years.
Pre-pandemic glue.
The dirty bastard. If you feel like... Oh,
Did they come off?
Tell me if this scratches you now that I've just broken the teeth. I'm just going to go through and you comb the hairs up and flat against the skin. Hopefully this is not going to look like porridge.
It's like a massage to my eyebrows. Yeah.
Do you know what? They just look like that TikTok trend. Soap brows. Soap brows, yeah. The fuck do I know about brows? I ain't got any. The most annoying thing about shaving your brows, though, is when they're like halfway grown backstage.
Oh no.
Because it's like stubble, where it's really short and spiky. Kind of like having a fringe. There's always
now it's in the awkward stage.
Yeah,
that we can't do anything about.
Exactly. I'm just gonna let them dry a little bit before I attempt to put any foundation on you. So this is not gonna colour match you at all.
Okay, that's
you're more olive
perfect.
skinned than I am. Some of these beauty blenders are clean. Oh, I haven't primed. No, okay, scratch that. Primer first.
What does it do? The primer.
If you think about painting a wall, you always put like a base layer down first, so that the paint has something to stick to.
Nice.
So that's basically what a primer is. Okay, let's just give this one more layer to make sure they're well and truly stuck down. Mind you, it doesn't really matter if they're not. When I used to stick my brows down, I always used to be worried about having like the perfect glue down. It's really, really difficult to glue your brows down properly the first time. So okay, we're going to use the good old Coty Air Spun. This is again many years old.
It's aspirin for some reason.
This is aspirin.
What's your relationship with the regular makeup?
Oh, it's just, I'm too scared to try anything new, because I'm like, you know, when you got like those eyeshadow and they tell you how you need to apply that, like,
Yeah.
and then I'm comfortable with that. Contour, no idea what it, you know, how to do it.
Yeah.
I think I'm just too scared of like doing it wrong and then go out the house and look weird.
I mean, for one thing, like, you live in Brighton.
Exactly.
So I've never seen so many different types of makeup
Exactly.
outside of drag than in Brighton. I mean, it's incredible the way people dress and how they do their makeup.
And the more you do it, then the better and more confident you
Yeah.
get. So
you know, if there's anything that drag has taught me, it's that there's really no rules. You know, you just do what you feel, do it. And I really don't think anybody cares. Everybody's walking around so worried about what they look like.
Exactly.
They're really not thinking about you, I'm afraid. This side is looking really good. That's nice and flat.
Nice.
This side is like, yeah, we've got some texture.
Oh my God! What is that?
Going on. But do you know what? That's fine.
No, honestly, never done this before. I was worried about the eyebrows. I was like, maybe they're too thick or too...
No.
You know.
I was looking at your eyebrows yesterday.
Okay, you were already like, okay, what am I
No,
going to do
that'll be
today?
Yeah. They're not
Perfect.
the bushiest ever of Italian eyebrows. You're fine.
Frida Kahlo.
Yeah.
It's a good
Yeah.
one.
Now that they are nice and powdered and dry, we're going to put some foundation over the top.
Nice.
So we're using the TV paint stick. This is in ivory, probably not your colour, but it's mine, so we're using it.
Can you see the difference already?
It's a little bit pale. Hi, sisters! Yeah, that's a little bit textured, but hopefully when Carrie comes to do your makeup, she'll be able to cover that up. See, this is why I shave my brows. So, you are a musician.
Yeah.
Tell me about the instruments you play.
So I play ukulele. Play the guitar, piano. I sing. Been singing for years, and I moved to the UK because of that. Because I wanted to do music. I went to BIM. Does anybody know BIM? There's a bit of a mixed opinion about it. So I'm always scared whenever I say like, "Oh, I went to BIM." It's like, really? And like, oh, really? You know, because some got the most out of it, and others were just like, "Oh yeah, no, I just spent $9,000 a year." But no, I enjoyed it. But maybe because I moved here from Italy, started uni with my whatever level of English that I had, and I've learned so much in just one or 2 years. Even just the music industry vocabulary, have no idea how how that, at least for me, it worked.
What course did you take at BIM?
I did songwriting. Write songs. Hopefully there's a new EP in the making next year. We'll see what's
very
going on.
exciting.
But yeah, and now I
Sorry.
that's my mom calling out.
Shut up, bitch! Shut the fuck up!
After I finished BIM, then I started teaching music. Right now I'm trying to get away from teaching because it's the plan now is just going back to performance and gig and just do it.
That's really interesting. I didn't know you were going to do that. You were going to give up teaching. Don't give up teaching me.
Exactly. No, exactly. So
I'll
it's not
employ
gonna
you.
happen. It's great as like a side job, but full time. Oh my god.
You work long hours, don't you? You
Yeah.
work very long hours. And at weird times of the day as well.
Teaching in general, but teaching kids, just you give so much of your energy and yourself, and you're just like, oh, you gotta learn this, it's amazing, it's at the end of the day you don't have any energy left for yourself.
Have you got any funny stories of teaching kids music?
I do it online.
Do
so
you now?
online there kids on like when they're in their houses, they're just so funny. They're out of nowhere, they're like having the lesson, and then they're like, I'm just gonna go to the toilet, bye, and they just leave.
Wow.
In the middle of the lesson. Or when you start talking about their pets, they just leave their instruments on the table, like, well, let me show you my cat, and just like drag it to the camera. It's like, this is Molly or something,
I mean, if you've ever been in a Zoom conversation with people at work, that you never really grow out of that.
Exactly.
Like,
It's always...
we've got the biggest corgi in the world, and like
Oh my
hauling her
God.
up to the camera to be like, here's my dog.
I was dog sitting Ellie. I did show her off to a couple of the students. Like, do you want to see Ellie?
She's a chonk.
He's keeping me company.
Whereabouts in Brighton do you tend to gig the most? You busk, right?
It's just such a great way to just test your music and see if it's working with people or not, because then you're just there doing your thing, and if you catch their attention, it's like, okay, that song is working. Busking can be a bit brutal, because then sometimes you do your best and you make like £5. You can't control these things. So.
Yeah.
And I remember talking to other buskers, Shane as well, it's...
Yeah, your boyfriend.
Yeah, which we met through busking.
Yeah.
So. It's crazy how there's a pattern. Once you busk daily, there's like certain hours of the day where you either you can get more money or you got a certain type of people that walk past. There's a routine to it.
Oh, that's interesting. Tactics.
It's super interesting.
I expect in summer as well in Brighton is quite good, and Christmas.
Oh,
I mean,
amazing.
we're quite lucky that we live in a tourist city like London where there's always people.
Brighton don't even need a license for busking, which is a bit of a double-edged sword, because you don't need the license. Great, you can just rock up and go busking, but then everybody can do it. So maybe on like a busy summer day you're like, I'm gonna make so much money. It's like, nope, because there's like 20 different buskers in town.
Do you get into turf wars?
Sorry?
Do you get into turf wars?
What is
Turf wars, where so your turf is like your territory.
Oh, a little bit. Yeah, there's I'm always really nice with them. I was like, okay, I'll come back in 20 minutes. Or usually they always say like, I've just started. You can't just, come back in an hour. It's like, you can tell when there's a busker that just does it all the time because they're really nice about it. But somebody who's maybe they just do it, whatever, then they get really rude about it. It's like, I got here first. So. But no, I love busking. It's so good. And before the pandemic started, I went around Europe busking with my ukulele.
Where did you go?
So we started from, was it Portsmouth? Yes.
Okay.
Got to France. We did France, Portugal, Spain, and then went all around Germany.
That's so cool.
It was amazing.
And did you support the whole trip with your busking?
Yeah. So
No
it's perfect.
way.
And I didn't even have an amp with me. So it's literally right on, the line sometimes. It's like, okay, we need money for the Airbnb, but I don't have money for food. So, which, I mean, I said Airbnb just because I was traveling with Shane, my partner. So it's much easier if it's two of you to just get a room with Airbnb. It turns out cheaper, but after COVID everything is just so much more expensive. We were traveling by Flixbus too, so the European version of a National Express bus. But like hours and hours on a bus. I took a bus once from Barcelona to Germany. It was a 22-hour bus.
Oh, that's horrendous.
It's like, ooh.
I got visions
Lovely.
of that one episode in Sex Education where they're on the bus in France and that guy clogs the toilet with a massive shit.
No.
Have you seen it?
They should put it as a rule, no shitting on the bus. I know on a tour bus, I heard musicians saying like that's a rule.
No shitting on the bus.
Exactly. Going on a tour bus like that, I really hope that's gonna happen for me once.
Yes.
That should be
That's
really
alright. You
cool.
can come on mine.
Oh my god, I can totally imagine like a bus with your face, Amber, just like all over the bus. It's like
Me
a
too. It can be the ambus.
yes, yeah, the Ambers, yes.
The ambus. Right, I'm just gonna clean up some edges. These are Primark foundation sticks. I think they're like £1.50 each. There's a hair on it. Ignore that. And they are so good. I mean, I think for normal everyday foundation, they're probably a little bit difficult to deal with because they're so creamy. They do tend to move around your face quite a lot, but for drag, it's really good because you can cover a huge surface area, like your face, with not too much product. So I'm just cutting out your cheeks. That's the way I do mine. I sort of got a lot of inspiration from there's a queen on Australian Drag Race, Drag Race Down Under, called Guy.
Oh, nice.
They cut their cheeks like this, where it's very like lines. It's not quite Trixie Mattel. I think Trixie blends way more, whereas Guy is like lines. I guess mine's at this point it's a mix of like Guy and Trixie, but
Love that.
it is what it is. You can't help your influences, can you?
Everybody's taking what they need from everyone, so
I will take all I need. I'm just going to put some white highlights and then I'm going to powder your face and then it will pretty much be over to Carrie. No real names in this house.
I do it even when I talk about you. So yeah, my friend Amber.
So how is it feeling on your face? Does it feel like a lot of makeup?
Yeah, I can feel the eyebrows now. I'm like, I was like, ooh! Am I really pale now?
Yes.
Fun fact, when I first met Amber and Carrie, I thought Amber was the Italian one.
Ciao.
Carrie just looks very Nordic, you know.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla, available November 17th.
Oh yeah, we went to a gig last night. I opened for...
We didn't just go,
Lucy.
Julia performed.
Exactly. It was really lovely at the Brighton Mill Theatre, just such a cute venue. And just because I was supporting somebody else, and I was like looking at them, I was like, oh gosh, I really want to do my music now. It's just, it's time. I kept postponing it. So while I was on the train on the way here, I tried to imagine the cover of my album, of my new EP. It's just this is supposed to be me with the luggage, and this is a train.
Sure, Jan.
But yeah, I've got the list of songs, so that's something. I just need to actually record them.
So now I need you to close your eyes and probably hold your breath.
Okay.
When you need to breathe, let me know.
Me and Carrie are from the same, not area, but like region in Italy. So you guys are going to hear loads of Italianness, northern Italianness in this video.
So from what I've learned of what Northern Italian is just noises.
I'm from the mountains, so it's like very much. We're from the mountains.
I'm going home.
It's the opposite in Italy,
Yeah,
or in the UK is
like
the opposite.
the
I don't know.
North-South divide.
Exactly. Here, I guess the south has more money. In Italy, is the north is where you got like Milan and all, you know.
It's like anywhere around the big cities, there's going to be wealth.
Am I profitable?
It is looking really good.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
I'm quite proud.
Are you sure about that?
Amazing.
I'm not going to lie.
Can you still?
That
Of
I
course, you
created.
can still see the eyebrow like that. Just
Oh,
very,
yes,
very
you can.
much.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
So my blush of choice at the minute, this is Mod About You from Trixie Mattel.
Oh wait.
Yes,
Trixie.
from Trixie Cosmetics. Super cute. And then you have...
Oh wow.
Right?
Oh my God. This
How
is
cute
so
is that?
Yeah.
I'm going to use this just sort of on the apples of your cheeks, which are very beautiful. And then Go Go Girl further up towards the back, so it goes a bit deeper. Adds a little bit of peachy colour to your cheeks. Really pretty. I'll put some on your nose.
Just you know how to do contour or anything like that. It's like,
Do you know what? I think honestly the best way is just trial and error, seeing what works. Because like when you're practicing makeup at home, you don't have to do a full face in order to practice things. So if you wanted to try out
bits
contour,
and then
yeah, exactly. I'd always say that to baby drag queens who are just starting out as well. Like if you don't know how to cover brows like I don't, just practice doing that. You don't need to do the whole shebang. I just like putting blush everywhere. Can make you look a little bit sunburnt. But you look fine.
Oh my God.
I think it looks really good. Honestly, your brows are they're okay.
Questionable.
They're okay. But I'm really happy with
I
everything
love how
else.
both of you can never lie on these things. It's like, how are the eyebrows? Okay.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
Ladies and gentlemen, her.
Hi, hello.
Hello.
Ciao, tutto bene? Okay,
Ciao.
I'm gonna take it back from here, and I think I'm gonna give you a bit more blush because I'm not gonna let you go out this pale. Not in this economy. This brings me back to when I was working as a makeup artist. So
Oh, you used to? No way. I didn't know.
yeah,
Back in
in
Italy.
Italy, yeah, I was working for Sephora at the time.
Oh, nice.
And I did maybe a couple of times I worked as a makeup artist.
Did you enjoy it?
I did.
Okay, nice.
I did. Like it was nice, although like I don't have any training, so everything I did was very random and very improvised.
I think it looks great. So,
I didn't have a kit. I had my own makeup that I share with the clients. I don't think that's very professional.
Would you ever go back to, you know, or learn more about?
Maybe. Like I'm really into makeup effects at the moment, and I'd like to know more about that. I have a diploma in makeup effects. I know just the basics. I know how to do a prosthetics. That's as far as I can go.
I'm amazed by the amount of stuff that you can do. Like it's So you can do makeup, you can sew, you can do drag, you can do cosplay. So you started cosplay first and then drag.
Yeah, I started doing cosplay in 2006, so I was
God,
like
that's a long time,
a teeny tiny 15-year-old.
Oh my god!
That
Do you guys
discovered.
have pictures of you doing cosplay?
I do. I do.
We gotta see them.
My first cosplay was Gaara from Naruto.
Oh my
And
god!
I still have for something that I came up with all things that I had at home, because I'm a natural redhead. Gaara is redhead. I said to myself, you know what? Why should I invest money in a wig when I can chop off my hair? So I went from having long hair to basically a buzz cut for cosplay.
Wow! Oh my god! What was your mum's reaction?
Oh, she didn't care at the time.
She was just like, yeah, whatever.
Weirdly, I did for the most part at the beginning, before I basically developed, I only did male cosplay, what we call crossplay. And she never had an issue with that. She started finding it amusing. But when I started doing drag, and in her mind it was like, you're dressing like a man pretending to be a woman, that's where the issues came.
But I didn't know there's a whole there's big conferences and events that you can go to.
Oh yeah!
Can I get a oh yeah? Oh yeah?
It's mad. Even Luca Comics. Oh my god!
Yeah,
you get
that's,
some costumes. They're like, what?
Yeah, Luca Comics is the second biggest con in the world.
It's very expensive.
It's very expensive.
Wait, what about drag and cosplay? Are they two separate words, or do they collide?
Not necessarily. What I'd like to do is integrate the two things together a bit more, and my inspirations come a lot from my cosplay passion. At least at the beginning of my cosplay career, I was very much into manga and anime, so a lot of my taste come from there.
Well, she already lost her ticket.
But there's a lot of drag queens professionally that like to mix up the two things a bit more, and I think that's so fun. I'm gonna do an experiment. I have a vision of what I want to do with your face right now.
Oh my god!
At ease.
I'll trust you. And that's the first mistake.
Amber was gonna ask, have you done cosplay before?
I've done drag queen cosplay, so the first ever time I was in drag, I was dressed as Trixie.
Oh, nice!
It was a pink jumpsuit look that she did from All Stars 3. Sewed it all and rhinestoned it all, did some really bad Trixie makeup, and went to Drag World in 2018. Carrie did really, really good Trixie. Go on her Instagram and have a look.
I'm the official bootleg Mattel.
Yeah, Italian.
Italian retired bootleg Mattel.
I think I was talking, I don't know if with you, Carrie, or with Amber, about when you're in drag, you got the alter ego or something.
Oh yeah. I feel like I'm much more shy in real life.
Sure, Jan.
But when I'm in cosplay and
like,
when I'm in drag,
let's get out of my way.
I'm just perfect, and you cannot tell me anything. I'm the skinniest legend that have ever existed. Bowl me.
Oh,
There we go. Thank you.
My God.
Yeah, I've been doing cosplay for so long.
It's been 84 years.
And it's such a comfort at this point. Last time I did something that was not Trixie cosplay was 2018 or 2019.
84 years.
And it was happy. I was happy with that for a while, because I never felt so confident. I'm the most amazing person that ever existed.
Delusion. Convince yourself.
Even more recently, I did Trixie again for a convention here in the UK, and I realized it was not giving me as much satisfaction as it used to. And
I guess
maybe
it was new at the start, maybe.
Yeah,
well, not new, but you know.
I think it's because I started doing my own thing, and so it felt just weirder doing another queen.
What you were saying earlier.
I'd like to go back to do more cosplay. I miss sewing stuff. I miss making props and embodying characters.
You're definitely gonna do something from. Oh God, is it Hannibal?
Don't say that. I'm literally writing the script for a 2-hour-long video essay about the Hannibal extended universe.
No! God, please, no! No!
You have no idea.
No!
You have no idea what's
I've never seen
what's
Hannibal,
there.
but you...
Don't do it. Don't do it. So,
but your obsession is really working, because now I want to watch
I know,
it too.
right? No! But I have hyperfixation moments my entire life. Saint Seiya for a while. It was Ninja Turtles. It was...
Ninja Turtles, no way!
Fucking hell, you have no idea. Sayuki was an hyperfixation, and then...
was Trixie.
Trixie
Okay.
hyperfixation brought me to start dating women again, start doing drag, move to a different country.
Meet your wife.
What the fuck? Change career. So, when did you move to the UK? Like, when did you decide, as an Italian person, to just like, yeah, I'm gonna pack my shit?
On my last year of high school, I was already like looking at music schools in the UK. I literally, the way that it happened, I literally Googled what other musicians have done and like what kind of universities they went to, and London kept popping up. At first I wanted to go to London. Me and my brother, we went to a couple of open days for like a couple of unis. I went to Guildford, which there's a lovely road, just a street and a clock tower. That's it. That's all I remember from Guildford. I was like, oh, this is nice.
Sure, Jan.
And then after Guildford, we went to Brighton. I was like, this is nice.
I'm
moving to Brighton. I finished high school June 2016, and in October I was already here.
So I keep forgetting that you're a kid compared to us. You're a baby.
I'm a baby. First year was tough. I remember the first few months here, like I was just going out working, like I was working in an Italian restaurant and coming back home with a headache. Your brain is just trying so hard to keep up with the new languages.
De upp mitten sig, sant? I'm middling a walk to the Irish here, let you get on.
Now it's like I'm forgetting Italian. Like it's
oh my god.
Sometimes my mum just looks at me like, what? How
the fuck?
Oh, and if you're learning another language, when you start dreaming in another language, that's the point where you're like, you're there. That's it. That's when you
get at the end of the day and you're exhausted to have to basically move your brain twice as much to translate everything, and that's the same issue in the morning, because you wake up and you kind of have to wire your brain to switch to like, okay, I'd have to speak English, and you start it. Especially, like, I feel like there's nothing better than having a British-speaking partner. Because
that's the best way.
Look up, please.
I haven't seen my face since they started doing this, so I'm like, I have no idea what I'm gonna look like. Oh, I've really started to get into. Have you ever heard of armor?
Okay, don't hurt yourself.
Cool. Basic color analysis or something that you got certain. You're really good at it already. Like you got, but I really want to like. Sometimes I'm like, okay, I think I'm. You know, there's all the different season. You got like spring and autumn or whatever, and there's different colors that fits your skin tone or whatever. I really want to learn which season am I.
Like I do Amber's makeup every now and then for funsies. She does it on me more often. I do blood on her more often. Let me see, because I've started doing something, and I'm improvising because that's the way I
look at that.
I go through life. I know, look at
amazing.
This. This is Amber. I started this video in a very like, I'm teaching you, I'm showing you how to do the thing, and I'm like, no, let's freeball it. This is a kimchi chic palette with Naomi Small. It's so amazing. I'm mixing it with this Beauty Bay palette, the Sunset Horizon, and I have this one from BH Cosmetic, Trending Tokyo, that is really cute. If you have to make your own, well, I guess not maybe your own palette, but like say you have to create your own yuk, what would you call it?
I'll probably call it Jessica, because
we had plans for these videos, but we're just going for it, and I think it's endearing, so take it. Pray the gods and try and do some brows on you.
Can you see them loads like just there?
You have something there, but hopefully the camera can now pick up the dreadful job Amber did on your coverage.
You are part of the Rebel Alliance and a traitor. Take it away.
So you said you left in 2016.
I jumped into a relationship at a time, and just like his group of friends was my group of friends. It was just very like, because I didn't know anyone here, so that was really tough.
Yeah.
But then we broke up, and now look at me. Doing drag on a Sunday afternoon. Now it's so tricky because I feel like my identity is kind of, it's in between the Italian world, you know, like, because I grew up in Italy. You can get me on this. Like, we grew up in Italy. It's our childhood. Like, your core memories are there. But then this is like in England. That's where I feel myself most, and it's just. But I can't fit in here, but not even in Italy. So like, I wish there was like an island made just for us Ital-English.
Yeah, it was the same for me. Like, I moved to the UK in July 2020, and then the second wave came, and so I got stuck in the UK for an entire year.
You had it tougher though, because it's like the pandemic made it so much harder.
I don't know. I was lucky enough that I moved with a partner, so I was not feeling completely alone. I was missing my family, but I was here with someone I loved, so it was not as painful as it could have been.
No, can you imagine on your own here? It's
oh my god,
gosh.
I would have left.
Nah, fuck this, I'm out of it.
You kind of force yourself to find the best that you can in your situation, and by the time you come back a year later, you're like, you know, I kind of miss the UK.
Exactly, it just becomes home here.
Yeah, I kind of miss Greg's, so might as well come back. Was this hard to do the same job on someone else?
Because you've done it to Vic.
Yes.
A few times, and then.
But still, I think it doesn't come out. It doesn't come out on her face the way I imagine it in my own brain.
I think it looks great. Yeah.
Because you're just used to your own body, your own bone structures, and the way your body behaves with makeup. That is always a bit.
What are we gonna do now?
I think I'm gonna have fun with eyeliner a little bit.
There we go.
Beauty Influencer 2006, because I'm a millennial and I do these things like
the color palette of this makeup. I don't know if I should ask it or know if I should be a surprise at the end. So it's all pink.
It's very pink.
Very pink.
Very
okay.
Pink.
Cool. Panettone.
It's chocolate chip, is that right?
I love chocolate.
So in every single video we go mukbang at some point.
Okay. Going back to the moving to the UK kind of thing. I remember when I came here for like 2 weeks. You know, there's like exchange experiences that you do for 2 weeks when you're a teenager. And oh my god, at the time it was just like, oh, look at the food is so bad in the UK. And you live here for a while and you realize, you know, there's Sunday roast. And then there's so much of the British, so tasty. It's amazing. So, but yeah, Italians are not used to, but not just Italians, but we love to complain.
I think, of course, that's part of the fun. We're northerners.
Toby Carvery yet? In the UK, have you had Toby Carvery?
What is it? Is it sweet or savoury?
It's a chain.
It's a chain?
They make Sunday roast. It's the most magnificent place that ever existed. And every time I have my family over, I take them to Toby Carvery. Is there anything in life better than gravy? I don't think so. I don't think so. Is there anything better than Jaffa cakes? I highly doubt it. Is there anything better than Terry's chocolate orange? I don't believe so.
So you put pink eyeliner and then white eyeliner.
Oh yeah, I'm just having fun and just making more contrast.
Oh, I need to find a drag name. Should we just use Jessica?
How do you spell it?
Oh. Jessica with the K.
Okay.
Jessica.
So like Carrie Maggio, Amber Stanton, Jessica. Shall we get on with eyeliner?
Because this is the eyeliner I had at home.
That's plenty.
Oh my god, we're gonna have lashes.
Of course you're gonna have lashes.
That is so exciting.
I know Ellie is very excited as well.
What kind of eyeliner do you recommend? Because honestly, I've tried loads.
It depends. Like, I go usually for the pen type of eyeliner. So I use the Beauty Bakery one often. I love the Fenty one, the Benefit one, both the pen.
shape. Yeah, okay, nice.
The only issue I have with pens is that the tip can dry quite easily.
Yeah. What about the one where you have the brush separate from, you got the eyeliner in like one of those little...
Yeah, you use like the gel one. It's fine. It's much more precise because obviously you choose your own brush. It's good for drag because you can cover a lot of space. I don't like it because I'm the kind of person that never clean her brushes. So having something that I have to clean every single time is just won't work for me.
What's your New Year's resolution for 2023?
Oh boy.
Have you thought about something?
Maybe actually getting married. That would be great.
It's like, yeah, ball.
Maybe wash my brushes once.
Wash your brushes, okay.
Getting married.
Getting married.
Make this YouTube channel like a proper thing.
Yes.
Like, and not just a once in a lifetime experience where we spend a lot of money in props and stuff that we need and then it goes in the closet.
You're so recognizable, there's like it's already like you got your own characters. Okay, what's happening now? Lips. Never done lips in my life, like
really?
Ever. I just put
nothing,
but lipstick on, but only
Alright.
But never done it properly. So look at how beautiful.
That's my Kim Possible lips.
Oh, Kim Possible. Oh my god. And then thinking about it, she was my first crush. 100%.
No, Shigo was one of my first crushes. And Hugh Jackman. So kind of the
Hugh
same,
Jackman.
Just relax your lips, like.
Okay. Not good at. Okay. Is this Sephora again?
It is Sephora again. Alright, I need you not to talk now, because this is gonna be a tough job.
Sorry, oh my god, sorry, because only make me laugh. My great-grandma, Bisnonna Rosina, she used to say, never trust somebody with thin lips. So I guess drag queens are the best. You just can trust them all.
I always say never trust bald people, but then... my theory. Wow. The hair grow inside and stimulates the part of your brain that makes you evil. Not just mean, evil. And that's something that recurs a lot, and you just have to watch out to all bald people.
What the hell was that?
I think we're done.
Okay.
We're gonna put lashes off camera and get you dressed up and wig, and then
oh my god,
see your reveal. How does it feel so far?
I got stuff on my face.
I
think it's pretty.
I look quite pretty.
See you in a second. Jessica is here.
Jessica. Still haven't seen my face, so
are you ready?
Oh my god.
Okay.
Ready?
Oh.
Ah! I look like you. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, look at the eyebrow. Oh my god, this is amazing. Wow.
I've never seen you with so much pink.
Look at the lashes. Wow. Oh, and now I can see the thing you said. I don't have my fucking, my hairline starts up here. Now it's like, oh, now it's pretty. This is so cool. Look at all this pink. This is amazing.
We have a drag daughter.
Yeah. I'm officially
Jessica.
Carrie and Amber.
Baggio-san.
Jessica Amka. Jessica is from Udine. Or from Vicenza.
From Vicenza?
Ok.
Sono
Vicenza.
Sono i sassi.
Sono i sassi.
I coriandoli. Le luci di Natale.
Esatto. Because if I do it from so I'm from Livigno, like all the way up next to Switzerland. So I could be like, Oh la Madonna.
Yeah. Do you like it?
I love it. I'm like, I am a completely different person.
Yeah. Look how smiley and happy you are, though. That's what I love the most. It just suits you so well.
We need to get you in drag when we go out.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah. Yeah, but now you make me want to shave my eyebrows. 'Cause yours look so great.
I know. I know.
Yeah. But that's why I shaved it. Because that happened.
Like,
bitch, what the fuck? I looked too close. Don't expose my skills.
At least you were not the one saying I was a makeup artist.
I'm just so overwhelmed. This is amazing.
Well, catch up with our next video.
We hope you enjoyed this as much as we did. It was a really stream of consciousness kind of video, but it was very cathartic.
It was lovely.
I'm a new woman.
Yeah, for
Officially
real.
a new woman.
For real. And we'll catch you in the next one.
Ciao, ciao.